Boom! And we are back for another episode of Sunday League. You guys have not stopped harassing me for this. I did explain in the last video that we are in a transitional period, so you guys are going to have to be extra patient with me on the Sunday League front. But hopefully soon enough we will get to where we want to be with the series. In case you missed it, last time we had a friendly match against Catford. For those of you who haven't watched it, go ahead and watch that now. You'd have to pause it right now because I'm about to say the fact that we lost. But as you guys know, it's a work in progress. In fact, I was really surprised at the amount of positive comments towards the series, towards the team that we were receiving, because usually YouTube is surrounded by a lot of negativity. So I have to say, you know, thank you for that. Anyway, what we have for you today is the first league game, and I'm so excited for this season. You guys have actually anticipated a lot of winning. I think you guys expect the team to gel and get together a lot quicker than I expect. But it's a work in progress and I'm ready for it. Let's get into today's game and see what happens. To start off today, we've gone with the 4-4-2, and if you do not know what formation that is, then I really do not know for you. But here's the defense. At right back, we have number 3, which is going to be Lewis, followed up by our centre back, which is going to be Sam, number 18. His centre back partner today is going to be Carell, number 16. And then we have number 22, Jamil, at left back. So that's the defence that we're going to start with today. It's a flat 4 that still has a lot of gelling to do, but I think we have the components of a good defence in there. Now for the midfield. In the centre of the park, and we've got Luke, number 6. Alongside Luke, and we have Thomas standing in at centre mid today, number 11. On the right side of midfield today, we have Jed, number 9. On the opposite side, we have Temi, number 12. Up front, and we have Toby. Not quite sure if they reversed his numbers on purpose. And to finish off the starting 11, we have Simon, number 7. So that's the first 11 that we've decided to go with today. We stripped it, we changed it from a 4-3-3, and we've gone with a basic 4-4-2, because usually in football, you cannot go wrong with that, especially positioning wise. On the bench, and we have Kyle, who's actually basically our subscriber recruit. Myself as player manager, number 17. And we've even got Marfo, my assistant manager, on the bench. Oh yeah, and let's not forget Kane. Kane and Corey, the goalkeeper, turned up late, hence why they haven't got their player faces. So guys, you've got to turn up on time. Lineup's done, it's time to start the first game. Okay, so the home team we are facing is Abbey Wood, and obviously under the radar ourselves in the black and red. The referee blows his whistle and it's time to go. This game will be a really good test to see if we've improved from last week and learned anything at all in this game, as Thomas plays it into Jed. Jed knocks it down the line for Toby. Toby trying to put some pressure on the 14, and he puts it out for a throw. One thing I'm sure of is teams won't want to give away many throws against us, because now we've got Simon, we've got Kane, and we've even got Tolu to come back, all with giant throws. So that one goes into the box this time, falls to Jed off of Luke's head. Jed and Thomas trying to retrieve it there. It goes to the edge of the box, and Lewis takes a wild strike at it, and it ends up over the bar. In the last game, and we had a lot of chances, the only downfall was we didn't take them. This time Thomas plays the ball through, a bit of a short pass back from their defender. Temi pokes a foot at it. I'm not sure he was aware of Simon's position in the box that time. When we do get things going, I'm sure you're going to see some nice goals, some good football, and I'm hoping for that to be very soon, as this time Toby gets it into Jed. Jed turns cleverly and plays it into Simon. Simon takes a touch and flicks it over the top, looking for Jed, maybe just a little bit too far, but Jed keeps it on just about, and then he leaves it for Toby to cross into the box. Toby gets it in there, but it's headed away by the 4, and yeah, it comes out to Luke. Luke keeps it alive, Simon's challenged, and Abbey would escape. Long throw number 2, if I can keep count. It goes into the box towards Thomas. He wins the header, but it goes just over the top. A few minutes later, similar position, Simon again, long towards the back post. None of us really challenging though. It's headed away by Abbey Wood, falls out only as far as Lewis on the edge of the box. He tries to keep it alive, but he just can't do so. Number 4 picks it up just over the halfway line. He's shrugged off by Thomas, who plays it into Luke. Luke takes a few too many touches there on the ball, and it does create a bit of an issue, but Lewis is first on the scene there to get ahead of the number 7 and clear it down the line. It goes into Jed. Jed takes a touch, keeps it in, spins away from his man very cleverly. He takes it infield towards Temi. Temi takes a touch. I think he might have been fouled there, but the referee didn't see much in it and didn't give it. Jamil's been able to pick up the ball from left back in an attacking position, and he's up against the other number 22. He does beat him, holds him off well, and he goes towards the byline, crosses it towards the back post. It's not bad cross. Jed's arriving late, and I think they've just done enough to put him off there, but he's able to retrieve possession, get into the box. Simon trying to go up for the header there. He's beaten this time. This guy misjudges the bounce. It comes down to Jed. Can he get a decent cross into the box on the left foot? Not the greatest effort really, and the goalkeeper is able to gather it. The season's literally just started, remember, not just for us, but for other teams as well. So they're going to take some time to gel some of these guys, especially the new ones. So this time, Thomas plays it through for Jed down the right side. Jed tries to put a cross into the box. Didn't really get his head up though, and as a result, the keeper just catches it. I'm not too sure what's happening with our defensive line here as they've been able to get through, and the number 7 takes a snapshot. It's a big save from Corey in goal, and I haven't done much talking about the goalkeeper, but like I said last time, he filled in for us, and again, he's done that today. He just came a little late. Number 7 for Abbey Wood to take the corner. It goes in only as far as Sam, who gets his head to it first. We know that's why we've got him there, but I'm going to say this now. This is a nice turn from Jed, but one of the main reasons I've got Jed in the team, it's not just because he can do skills or tricks or beat a man. His work rate, and Toby's work rate there, like, it's going to add so much to the team throughout the season. Just the desire to get back, win the ball, and get ahead of the opponent. So, well played from him there. Anyway, Temi picks it up, he's going in field, he plays it to Simon, and I think that is a decent offside trap. I think Temi did delay on the pass a little bit there, but, you know, fair play to them, it worked. A bit of a short goal kick this time from Corey. Jamil's touch is a bit loose as a result of that, and Carell there with a challenge on the number 9. He did get the ball, but I think he might have gotten a bit of the man as well. But yeah, he does check up on him anyway, and I think we are able to continue. We take a throw in, it goes into Thomas. Thomas is able to get that down on his chest and play it to Luke, and Luke, like, that is a very, very good pass through to Jed. I think he's let it run too far, didn't even know that Sam was in the box, and as a result, another chance has gone wasted. But like I said, once the combinations start to come together, you'll see a different team. Still though, in my opinion, we have a long way to go. This time Thomas bundles the number 10 to the ground. Referee doesn't see much in it. They've played a long ball over the top. Corey's come for it, not really claimed it, and there it is. I don't know if that's an own goal or what from Jamil. I'm sure he wouldn't want to be claiming that, but it's 1-0 to Abbey Wood. A goal that's come out of pretty much nothing, one ball over the top, and I think there, one of our deficiencies has been exposed. So we need to tighten that up in the future because that's a sloppy goal to concede. 1-0 down then, not the position we want to be in as Thomas goes for a 1-2. Jed doesn't get the second pass right, but he goes in here and goes to win the header, bundles their guy to the ground, and the referee's given the free kick, unfortunately for us, otherwise Simon was pretty much through there. Shortly after that, one of their players has said too much, referee's having absolutely none of it, and he does get himself in the book, number 15. You guys have to remember as well, this is Simon's first game since the charity match, so you don't expect the bangers and all that straight away, but I'm sure they will come at some point this season. He tries to get that pass, doesn't really come off for him, and it's just one of those where it's stretching and getting away, but well done to their guy for getting back. We're still losing, and Jed's trying to create an opening for himself there. Good defending from the Abbey Wood man, and he clips it down the line for Lewis this time. He allows it to bounce a few times, goes to clear it away, doesn't really get much distance on the clearance there, and Abbey Wood have a chance to pick up the ball here and slot their man through. I'm not sure what we're doing, but we seem to be sleeping. Corey makes the first save initially, but it goes back to the number 10, and Abbey Wood are 2-0 up. We are looking a bit all over the place in defence at the moment, and it's not looking good for our first league game at the moment. Like, honestly, sometimes I think we make it too easy, one ball through, and the opponents find the net. So we're 2-0 down, and we have to make changes. You can't just let it, like, stay back and let it happen, literally, especially in this league where it's roll on, roll off. So if you take someone off, you can bring them back on. So yeah, we've brought on Kane in the middle, who's number 8, and Kyle, who's just played that pass, number 20, at left mid for Temi. Jed's taken a corner from the right, it's into the box, not really a great corner, it goes out, Simon touches it into the path for Kane. Kane does well, good strength there to hold it up against the number 3, gets it back out to Jed. Jed takes a touch with his right foot, plays it into the box, it's a decent cross, Sam goes for the header and it's hit the top of the crossbar. So, a chance to get back into the game there, and we couldn't take it. Unfortunate though. This time it's Kane with the long throw into the box. It drops off, hits off Toby, goes to Simon, left foot strike, deflected, goes out only as far as Kyle, who takes a wild swipe at it, to be fair, and it goes wide of the target. Abbey Wood were literally just picking their moments to get forward, and sometimes you have to do that. Number 10 gets the better of Carell there, plays it in behind, but Lewis does well to shield it, and Corey comes and claims. Kane is a warrior in midfield, and you will see that in the weeks to come. But yeah, this time he gets clipped by the number 3. It's a cynical challenge, and the referee does have to put him in the book. So there it is, yellow card for him. Kane takes this free kick, it's floated towards the box. Sam comes deep to win the header, goes over the top, but the keeper gets there before Jed. Simon again with the long throw, and it goes in towards the header. Sam, I told you, Sam wins most of his headers, so he's a bit frustrated that no one's really capitalising on the second ball there. The ball's still in play though, and Abbey Wood hook it clear. I'm not entirely sure what's happened here, but Luke has now been sin binned. Yes, not yellow carded, not red carded, sin binned. I'm not sure exactly how they work there, still confuses me, but I'm sure we'll learn over the course of the season. So he's off the pitch for 10 minutes for dissent. Abbey Wood trying to capitalise on the fact that we have 10 men at the moment just before half time. Lewis does really well to shield this guy out of play. As a result though, I think he's pulled up with his hamstring, and yeah, we're going to be forced to make a change at half time. 2-0 down then, not the position that we really like to find ourselves in, but all we can do is fight back and see if we can claw these goals back.
You thought you were sick, but you should've known better than to play with the power. Should've known, you should've known. Us man are cold, us man Selenki and shower. Thought you were smart, but you lack car. Us man equipped with the flows. We're quick. Should've known better than to spot. Us man got the game on their toes.
A few changes to start the second half. I myself, the manager, has come on in midfield, in the middle, and we put Jed out at right back to fill Lewis's position. Honestly though, believe me when I say I do want to stay on the side and do like just observe and learn stuff, maybe even use it to improve my game on the pitch as a manager. That's part of the reason why I've done this and why I'm playing a little less than last season. But this time Toby plays the ball into the box anyway. Thomas challenging with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's not too happy with it, and it does start our first episode of Sunday League beef. But you know, I'm not sure how much there was in that. I think the keeper is entitled to complain, but also I think it's a little light. You know, he's a big man as well. But it doesn't matter. It's all put to the side and everyone's having tea, crumpets and handshakes soon after. We continue with play anyway, and we are still losing. Remember, we're 2-0 down. Not the position we want to be in, but we have to fight back, try and change it, and we're doing everything to do that right now as Kane picks up on the edge of the box. I'm screaming for it on the edge. It comes to me. I keep it low. Keeper fumbles it, and Kane is first to react ahead of the number 23 who was on his heels. And as a result of that, we've pulled a goal back, so it's 2-1. We are back in this game, and do not write us off. I told you, watch out for Kane over these next few weeks. It's someone that I played with in five-a-side at just some random tournament, and that's how I met him and put him in the side. So Kane coming on to make a bit of a difference there, comes out to me, keeper fumbles it, and his reaction is the most important thing there. You have to react and be ready to pounce on chances like that. Can we start to build some momentum from this? It's into Kyle. Kyle sets it down to me. I beat the number 4, take it past the 15, able to keep it there, gets through the legs of the 23, and it's cleared away by the 14, but we are putting the pressure on now. Number 22 for Abbey Wood trying to break. Jamil shields well. Kane beats him with a bit of skill, takes it past and tries to play it into Thomas. Thomas takes a shot on the swivel, but he can't find the target. I pick it up in a wide position now, play it through to Kyle. Kyle lets it run and beats the number 22. That's a nice bit of skill. We've got options in the box. Temi's dropped to the edge of the box and there's no one at the back post as a result, and Abbey Wood can just deal with that there. So we're coming forward with a bit more intent. This time Kyle picks it up, plays it into me. I get my head up, play it into Kane. Kane onto Kyle. Kyle tries a little cute pass there. Doesn't really go through, and the number 8 has a chance to bring it forward for Abbey Wood. It's onto the number 7 who scored their first goal. Or was it Jamil? I don't know if that was an own goal, you know. But he switches it. Corey comes out, does well to get his body there, and we do retrieve possession. Corey gives it into Jed eventually. Jed knocks it into the middle into Kane. Kane takes a touch, composes himself, and he gets his head up, plays it through, looking for Toby. Toby sort of tries to let it run. It hits off the number 17 there, captain, and Thomas is through and on goal here. Thomas has a chance to score for us. Doesn't quite connect with the ball, and he rolls it wide of the right post, and you can see the frustration setting in there. We know Thomas is way better than that, and hopefully the goals will start flowing soon. Jamil throws this one into the middle to myself. I take it down. I've got Jed to my right. I spread it out wide to Jed. Look how many bobbles it takes before it gets there. Didn't really put too much power on the pass anyway. Jed knocks it around this guy. Goes towards the 23. 23 gets there first, and it's a coming together there that I'm pretty sure did hurt the big guy. Again, sometimes I do miss these things. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure that 8 said a bit too much with the referee, and the referee was having none of it. So he found himself in the sin bin. I'm not really sure what I think of it right now. I'm going to keep an open mind, but I'm not sure if it has a place in football. Who knows? But yeah, now it's our turn to capitalise. They've got 10 men. What can we do now they're in this position for a few minutes? I don't know how long it is. I think it is 10 minutes. But yeah, Toby retrieves this ball. No one could quite get under control. I can't even get under control there. But yeah, eventually do so. Play it through the legs, luckily, of the number 7 onto Kane. Kane back to myself, back to Kane. Kane does get the ball just about back to me. I get there in front of the 4, and he has trod on my foot or something, because my lace did end up coming all the way out there, and the referee gave a penalty. So I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure I was just on the edge of the box, but I think the top half of my body fell in the box, so the referee did give a penalty. We have a big opportunity to get back into this game. Number 4 did a bit too much talking as well, got himself a yellow card, and then eventually did too much talking, and yeah, he got himself a red card. So now they're actually down to 10 men. So yeah, it's not a sin bin. In this case, I'm pretty sure the number 4 has been actually sent off. Honestly, it took ages to get this penalty going from the time it was given, but I don't think that was even playing on my mind. Anyway, I step up to take this penalty, and the goalkeeper guesses right. It wasn't the greatest of penalties, perfect height for a goalkeeper really, but I just couldn't convert it. And there, Kane's shot, goal bound, blocked as well. We try and keep it alive, keep the momentum going. Toby towards the back post. Jamil can't get on the end of it properly. And yeah, we are still 2-1 down. So this penalty, let me know what you think of it. I don't think it was a bad penalty. I don't think it was a good penalty. But yeah, like I said, perfect height for the goalkeeper to get it. But yeah, we go again. I don't think it affected me mentally. I never like to let those things get to me in a game. Otherwise, it just sets the tone for the rest of your game. But there, there. It's headed through to Toby. Toby takes a shot there. Keeper gathers it in the end, and Thomas just can't get there. We're still going though. Still trying to find this equalizer. Kane down to myself. I take a touch there, try and play it into Toby. It's deflected. It's cleared away, and eventually it looks like Abbey Wood will be able to break. But look at this. This is what I like. Look at the triangle of players coming forward to get back, and Kane and Jed don't stop going. Number 7's up against Sam, but look who's there. Jed's trapped all the way back. That's what I'm saying about the work rate to make that tackle. Kyle this time picks up the ball on the left hand side, just on the touchline. He plays it into me. I've got a few bodies in front of me. Beat the number 7 there. Number 9 comes across, bit of quick feet to beat him as well. Unfortunately, can't get the pass right, and they do clear it out. Moments later though, Jed picks up the ball and he's showing the other side of his game. Beats that guy with ease. He's got a few players in front of him there. Shows them shimmies, goes past, and he wins us a free kick. Toby then takes that free kick into the box, but it's palmed away by the goalkeeper, very, very close to him, and the number 7 thumps it out. We are still not giving up though. We're still trying to apply pressure to Abbey Wood. They're looking a bit tired. Obviously, we have quite a youthful team, so really legs wise we should be a bit fitter, a bit sharper than most of these other teams. Temmie's cross there doesn't quite get the connection that he needs on it there, and Abbey would get clear, but only as far as Jed. A great touch to bring it down. And what can he do now? He's trying to commit bodies there. He's got one in front of him, beats the 8 who's back on the pitch after his sin bin, beats the 14 and the 23, gets it into the box eventually, goes only as far as Toby, and his shot, he can't get the connection he needs on it either, and the 17 puts in a good block. Kyle this time setting up to take the corner from the left hand side. It goes into the box, it bounces once, it sets up for Temmie. It's a bit high, so he can't keep it on target. This time when I have it there, sold Toby a bit short there, but Toby's worked well and he's won it back. I think they might have had a shout for a foul there. This time Toby trips over the ball, I'm able to take over, and I see Kane to my right. Kane makes a good run, he's got a bit of space here, and he's got the number 23 trying to chase him and track him down. Kane sizes him up, beats him down the right hand side, puts it into the box towards the back post, and no one again really arriving. It falls into Kyle. Kyle takes a few touches, plays it into me. I let it run maybe a bit too much there, and it's cleared away by the number 22, and then further away by that man there. It falls down to Jed though. Good touch, beats this guy with some skill, accelerates past that guy, puts it into the box towards the back post, and Jamil is arriving late from left back, and he's given us the goal that we need for the equalizer. So UTR are back in this game. Great footwork from Jed, great tenacity to show to get that ball in the box, and Jamil arriving on the back post, which I did say. I said to the boys, listen, we're getting these crosses into the box, why is no one arriving on the back post? So we do it and we score. So if we can do that more in the future, that would be very, very good. But yeah, Jamil with a very important goal, and like I said, it wouldn't be good to start off on a loss. Can we go out for the full 3 points though? Corey with the ball in his hands, he goes for a drop kick, it goes over, Toby takes it down nicely, takes it away from their captain there, and I think he's trodden his ankles. So yeah, Toby always seems to get the one in the ankles, myself too. I step up to take this free kick towards the back post, but no one can get on it there, and another chance missed. They've just kicked it clear. Jed has cut it out. It's gone only as far as Thomas. Thomas takes a touch, sells this guy. Look, see you later. Plays it on to me. I've got Kyle to the left of me. Play it out to Kyle. What can Kyle do? Up against the number 22. He's got number 7 also joining to try and help him. Kyle goes for a shot off balance, and Jed was not too happy with that one at all. It's even later in the game now. Number 23 does well to shield it and get it clear, but it's fallen out only as far as Kyle. Good first touch. He lines up the shot, but he can't get on target, and he's dragged another shot wide. We've got a corner into the last minute of the game, literally, and it goes in, falls again to Temmie in a similar position. This time a little bit of a deflection, takes it wide, but I'm not sure if it was going on target in the first place. Can we get the 3 points? All of them. We want all of them. Towards the back post by myself. Jamil goes for some sort of bicycle kick thing, and Abbey would get it clear. Remember, they are down to 10 men, so they are fighting for their lives here as Carell commits a foul on them, and that's really what they want, to slow the game down and pick up those little free kicks. Still though, we are coming back at them. Temmie plays this one into Thomas. Thomas sets it into my feet. I take a touch and try and reverse the ball into Thomas, and the pass is just too far to his frustration. Jed, who's had a much better second half than first half, driving at them again. This time he tries to take it past that guy, beats the slide tackle, but he's maybe done a bit too much there, and it'll run through to the goalkeeper, who was not happy with that challenge from Jed at all. We are deep into added time. I've got the ball, I throw it into Temmie, and remember I said over the next few weeks you'll see a lot more better passing moves, a lot more chemistry throughout the team. But what I did like was this little bit of football where we're keeping the ball, moving smart with it, and just getting our opponents to commit. There's a bit of confusion between Thomas and Jed. Thomas holds the guy off, referee gives the free kick the other way, and that is pretty much one of the last actions of this game. So our first league game for UTR under the radar has been a draw, a 2-2 draw, and it's a bit disappointing to come out with that result, especially as they did play a good majority of the second half with 10 men. Saying that, we are still a work in progress ourselves. Only with time will we get better. We've still got Tolu to come back, we've got JJ to come back, we've got a few heads around the team, new faces to come into the team to strengthen the squad overall, and hopefully we will start getting the results that we want. Anyway guys, I'm hoping that you are actually really enjoying Sunday League, because the amount of effort that we are putting into this behind the scenes, you wouldn't even imagine. You would just think we turn up and play. It's really not that. But if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new of course, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
All the cash that we made, hey, we gon' get together. All the cash that we made, hey, we gon' make it together. All the cash that we take, hey, we gon' get together. We gon' get together. We gon' get together. Just imagine if I weren't rapping, how would I get it? Man wouldn't know. ATM, I just follow where the cash points. Yeah, I go on places a man should've go. Even when